am that one person. Welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Legacy Console Edition. What do you mean, watch to earn drops? Why are there always drops going on with this game? I never turned that on. I left it on just in case it happened. I don't know when these things happen, though. I just play the game, and it's like every time I've been playing this lately, every time it's been like, watch to earn drops. Oh boy, I love drops. I hope you guys have been enjoying your drops because I. Uh-oh. Oh, there it is. Because I have not been knowing what's been going on with them. There's just been a lot lately. Anyway, welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore. We made a lot of progress last time. Probably because I was panicked about not dying. Honestly, it's probably the fastest I have ever set up a base in Minecraft. Like, what the hell? You guys saw that, right? He just left! He just fucking got up and left the pen! What's that all about? Okay. What did I see? The fucking cow just walked over the side of the pen and left the pen! One thing that I've been discovering as we've been playing this, is that this game is not... We look back at this and think, man, Minecraft used to be so much better. It certainly has its own issues, though, in this older version, I will say. Get out of here. Not yet with you. Please. No? Alright, fine. That is one of them. I've noticed a lot of things have just been kind of, like, clipping for some reason. Come on. And it's been very inconvenient. I had zombies just fucking clip through my door. I'll admit, that was kind of that was kind of my fault. I was fucking around with it a little bit. I guess I kind of deserve that. I don't know how this fucking guy escaped, though, and I don't know how I'm gonna get him back in either, apparently. You two stay distracted over there. Okay. Oh boy, I love clipping. Stop. Stop doing that. Stop doing that! I might have to make the stables a bit bigger, because clearly they aren't very stable. Alright, anyway... We made a lot of progress, but at the same time, we didn't really do all that much. Besides just talk about how we're all getting old, and that there's nothing we can do about the constant forward progression of time. I've been talking about that a lot lately, now that I think about it. I'm gonna stop talking about those kinds of things, because that's a little bit depressing. Regardless, what I wanted to do today was make something out of diamond. I want to get diamonds, I guess is what I'm trying to say. But I don't really have enough food right now. I guess I'll make bread. Okay. I think we should be ready to just head right into the caves, honestly. I'm a little worried about that sword, but I think we'll be fine. Anyways, if we want to talk about not the ever-marching passage of time, I made a poor financial decision today. What'd you buy this time? Was it more magic cards? I bet it's more magic cards. Arizona's had a bad habit of buying magic cards lately. Okay, so... Here it comes. I know I don't have to take out all these animals, but I might just do this to, like, get some more food while I'm growing my reserves back home. That guy went fucking flying. Oh my god. Last year for her birthday, my little sister asked for an Ogerpon plushie. Right, that's one of the new Pokemon, right? Scarlet Violet DLC, I think. Did you manage to get that for her or no? Did you buy like a bootleg? I was on this Pokemon Center website and I saw they had them back in stock. They've been out since last November, so you bought it. Is that it? Yeah, Ogerpon is the new one. All right, good to remember. Good to see I remember that. I don't know how to pull up the. Hang on, wait. Actually, hang on for a couple reasons. Okay, I'm back. Oh god, my allergies have gotten to me. Also, I forgot the thing that was. I got hit so hard with those allergies that I completely blanked on what I was doing. Okay. Okay, maybe this'll work. Aha! Oh, I don't remember what the number was from the older versions. Probably should have waited on it since I'm hopefully getting some money next week, but my bank account could handle it, and I didn't want it to sell out again. That's fair. Probably gonna hold off until Christmas. Yeah, that's fair. I know that you've been trying to get your hands on another plush too for someone else, and you've been having just as much trouble with that. So I mean, at least you got like 1 out of 2 done. Also, it's time for everyone's favorite part of Minecraft Hardcore: digging into a hole and never coming back out. Oh, that's weird. The texture's like kind of tilted from the side. It's not like actually properly sideways. It's like tilted over. I mean, I know that that's a thing in modern day Bedrock too, so I'm not gonna give this game too much. I'm not gonna like make too big of a deal out of it. I'm just surprised that that happens in multiple different versions. Tilted at the tower. Ugh. Genuine question, chat. Have you ever played Fortnite? I know one time I got roped into it just because a certain other friend was not just way out of town, he'd like permanently moved away, but that was like the only way we could hang out at the time. I'm gonna be honest with you. Both he and I did it. Like it was a third friend who suggested it, but both he and I only did it because of the opportunity to hang out with each other. Apparently, we both fucking hated it. I know I fucking hated it. Oh right, you did play it. You tried to play a fucking Weezer song on it, and your entire OBS crashed. Hang on, I'm gonna. Should I look it up or should I just keep going? Chat, do you remember what the number was for how deep you need to be in old versions of Minecraft to find diamonds? Glad to see that still works. For some reason, my brain wants to say like -10 or something. But I have absolutely no memory if that is correct or not. 15. 15 or -15? There's a very important distinction. Is there even -15 in this version? I don't think you can go to negative. I guess we'll just start with 15 then. Hopefully we'll find a cave or something. Oh wait, that's weird. Oh wow. I'm used to like modern Java edition where like the exact block you're standing on is like the exact number instead of like 15.62. Bedrock should be 0. That would make sense, yeah. Ooh, this one has redstone. I'm running out of pickaxe. I hope I find an iron deposit or like a cave or something. So that way I don't waste all of this. Anyway, chat, how's your day been? What's going on with you? Anything interesting been going on? I know nothing really interesting has been going on with me lately. I've just been kind of doing fuck all, more or less. I got some editing done this morning. Not very much, but some. Oh. Found one. He's here to mine stone and pick axe, and he's all out of axe. Yeah! Hey, look, gold. I heard a spider, though. One of these fucking times, I'm gonna be trying to oh, wait, I can get rid of that. There we go. One of these times, I'm gonna be trying to crouch, and I'm gonna be hitting fucking control to crouch, and I'm just gonna sprint off into lava or something. Like, full speed. What? Oh shit, what is that about? What is going on there? I can't worry about that. We're gonna have to deal with that for a second. That's weird. Why is that like that? Everything was fine a second ago. It's like the game resolution changed or something. I thought you were just being weird, but no, you're being serious. That was actually on my stream. They cropped the game, can't have shit on Bedrock. I don't think this is Bedrock. This is like before Bedrock. The problem with this version is that I have to like manually resize the window every time it like gets out of position like this. Okay, there we go. Whoop. Nope. We're not messing with any skins. I couldn't find any good ones. So we're just using Steve. Okay. And we're back in it, and we're not dead, thankfully. I will try to not have the game mess with its own resolution like that. I think what happened is I minimized it for a second when I, like, went off stream because I sneezed. And then it just came up at a different resolution. Is the Sammy bot working at all? I feel like I'm not seeing it or hearing anything. Why is this stream acting like this today? That explains something. Okay, I'll be right back, Twitch. Oops, wrong thing. Hi. Okay, there's the right scene. Hey, I'm back. I hadn't updated. Oh, cancel. I hadn't made sure that my Twitch connections were set up properly. So, actually, you know what? Aha! Damn it. So it was my fault. I see. Which way? This way. So for those who don't know, the program I have on my computer called SammyBot, I mentioned this the last Minecraft Hardcore stream. I have to reset its Twitch connections every so often to make sure that everything's actually all connected. I forgot. I mean, to be fair, only one of them was actually expired. It was the one for the secondary one, or the second channel, quote unquote. Hang on. It's like this. This fucking thing. That's not right. Oh, good. All the tech issues are happening now. That's not supposed to be my name that's popping up there. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I like to have things correct. Send messages as this one. Thank you. And then I try it again. Okay, that guy. That's what we're trying to do. That guy was the only one that was actually expired. The one for me was only set to expire in like a few more days, the 11th. So I still had some time for that, technically. It's been a while since I've had so many tech issues on stream all at once, though, I will say. Oh, God. Can I actually... No, wait, we already tried that. Okay. Hopefully, though, everything should be working now. Okay, so these are just two sides of the same room. This doesn't really help me. Because he's still standing in the middle of that room. Ow, that actually startled me because I didn't see him shoot. Okay, so I can't get to that iron because there's a fucking skeleton in the way. This sucks. This is a really bad spot for him to be in. That's like the most inconvenient place he could have possibly wound up in. God, even in the old versions of Minecraft, skeletons fucking suck. No. Well, okay, I was trying to not do that, which is why I was trying to be quick. But if the fucking bucket doesn't want to work with me... Okay, and we're good. Use the water bucket to make the lava around him into obsidian. I was kind of trying to keep the lava there, so that way I didn't have to waste torches, honestly. I probably shouldn't be getting all this much iron, or this much coal, because I probably don't need this much coal. But also, hey David, welcome in. Good to see you again. I try to, like, leave a lot of the natural lava in caves, if I can get around it, just so that I don't really have to waste torches. It's probably a bad idea. But, like, it's nice not having to use every single torch. Especially because I usually bring nowhere near enough. You know? Mm-hmm. I'm way off my game today. I'm getting fucking spooked by everything. Like, the smallest little drop is freaking me out. Waste torches. Bro, that's literally their purpose. If there's already light there, then you don't really need to use the torch, is what I'm saying. I want to drop down because I'm not sure if I'm going to be able... I'm getting like... Hey, buddy. I'm getting kind of far from my way out of here. I don't really want to get too far. You can craft more while you're down there. I don't bring sticks with me, and it's very rare to actually find a mine shaft, man. Ah, there it is. I knew it was going to happen eventually. I'm just glad I got some iron out of it. Okay, we're going back up to the surface. I'm going to try to make like a couple more pickaxes, maybe also some boots. Why are you so judgmental of my play style? Some of us play games differently, man. Some of us like to save all our inventory space for the ores and stuff. And some of us like to use our stuff breaking as a way to like take a chance to get out of the mine, you know? Some of us actually like to do more than just stay in the caves all day when they play Minecraft. Staying in the caves all day is boring. I don't like to hang out there constantly the whole time. I like to go in and out. Get a mix of different things when I play this game. The inventory space does that anyways. Bruh. Not really, because you're down there for like a month trying to fill up your inventory space. I've played Minecraft with you. You disappear for like a real life month and then come back and your entire inventory is filled with coal. I don't think I need this. I don't really care about this either. Ah. Okay. Alright, so I'm not sure if I want to try to make it to the Nether today. Right now, the only thing I had planned was just look for diamonds, possibly get a consistent food source working. But I mean, I guess if I end up getting enough to do that, I might actually try to go to the Nether today. Yeah, I'll let that cook first. I probably don't need these, but I'm gonna leave them in there anyway. Damn it. Why do I even have this stupid map? I mean, like, it's cool that they give it to you, but I have no use for a map. Why don't I just throw it out? Stop trying to... Why? Look at this. This is ridiculous. They're trying so... That one just... They're trying so hard to just get out of the pen, and it's working more than it should. That should not be possible, man. They crave freedom. Too bad. Legacy Console Edition is fucking jank as hell, apparently. I don't really need the axe with me. We don't really have much. Java Edition is the only one that actually works. I mean, at least Legacy Console Edition, kind of functions more than Bedrock does. And at least this one has the excuse of being like no longer in production. Bedrock Edition is just kind of sad. I hate. On one hand, I'm glad I don't have to worry about managing a bunch of different furnaces like we have to with the. What's it called? The blast furnace. But on the other hand, I wish this stuff was just a little bit faster. Thank you for the hydrate. Good hot chocolate. This. I. It's really taken some getting used to figure out this crafting UI. Okay, that's already almost done. I'll make like 2 more picks, and that's not going to be enough for boots, so I guess I'm just going to deal with the 2 more picks. And then any leftover coal I'm going to use for torches. Assuming that this would hurry up. Why did I even get the gold? There's not really any use for gold in the older versions of Minecraft, is there? Besides just looking neat, I guess. This was long before netherite was a thing. Okay, do I remember where the torches were? Yes. Can you craft enchanted golden apples in this version? I don't know. I don't have any apples. I guess I can still probably check. Yes, you can. You can craft both kinds of golden apples. I guess that's the only use for gold in this version. Besides looking neat, I guess. Yeah, I'll save 1 piece of coal, I guess. Oh, wait, I forgot about this. Okay, no, we can make a lot more. This is gonna be way too many torches. I'm never gonna get through this stack. I'll save 2 pieces of coal. I'm clicking way faster than that. That's good use, but you need so much gold. Yeah, yeah. Like, I get the idea. It makes sense, but god, that is so expensive. Okay. Just leave that in there, put this back. We do have a reason to have these extra pieces of iron. It all worked out. And thank god I remembered to make that before I left. Because I don't think my current sword would have survived that much longer. Oh, right, powered rails. Because that's something I'm gonna bother with. I mean, no judgment to anyone who does mess with that kind of thing. I just don't care. you know? I'm not redstone minded enough to figure out how to make long, complicated minecart stations and things, or to make really anything redstone related. The most I'll do is put like a button on an iron door. Oh, why did Twitch censor rails for me? Can't believe you can't get railed on Twitch, but you can still get fucked over by the bots. I see. Twitch is a very well-made website with no flaws whatsoever, as you can clearly tell. Oh, for God's sake, are you blind or something? There we go. Oh. I don't know why this thing was crashing so much the first time I was streaming it, man. It's working fine now. What went wrong that day? Also, odd question. Is game muted? I fucking hope not. No, it doesn't look like it. You guys should be able to hear it. Uh-oh. What is this? Oh, leaderboards. Can you hear the grass? I can hear the grass. OBS says you can only hear me. OBS says you should be able to hear the grass. What do you mean there's no sound? There's... What is going on? OBS says that there is sound. Seriously? Okay, I have... Game audio. Okay, I just messed with settings. OBS is not set to monitor only. It's on monitor off. Can you hear the door? Can you hear the door? What the Why? I don't even... You can hear me clicking, but no door. Okay, what about this? Still no? Still no. What the hell, dude? That was like an entirely different audio capture thing. Okay. We're gonna have to do something stupid. Damn, an ASMR stream today. No ASMR stream, please. Okay, so... I don't want to mess with this, because I added all... Oh, wait, I can't even do that. That's not how that works. Oh, I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to figure this out. I guess BRB again. Sorry, guy. Well, I guess I can't do that because then I won't actually know. So you guys really can't hear anything, even after I pump it all the way up. Damn. That is... Why is OBS being like this? I don't mind the no sound, to be honest. I mean, yeah, the... Oh... What do you think about that, chat? Can you hear that? So guess who forgot to change his audio settings back after he was doing a bunch of recording with multiple different, well, trying to do a bunch of different recordings and didn't have everything on in the correct audio channels. So the only audio channel that was being broadcast had half of the channels being completely muted. What do you mean it's... No, no, this bullshit. Don't tell me that. Okay, options, advanced audio settings. I fucking pressed Control Z because I messed with the settings, and it went back onto and it went backwards on a window that wasn't even open anymore. Awesome, thank you. Can you guys hear it again? Is this audible? Can you hear me punching the grass? Hey, sound. Okay. Ugh. Okay. Thank fucking God. I'm so sorry that this entire stream is just imploding in on itself the entire time today. I have no idea why it's doing this, but fucking... I don't know, man. At least the game hasn't crashed. Saving as I say that, just to make sure that the game doesn't crash immediately after and make me lose all of my progress. Alright, anyway. I had this kind of interesting story that I thought I would tell on stream, and I think now would be a perfect time to say it, because the two people who are in that story also just so happen to be in Twitch chat. So you two both know that I was supposed to be recording something with you guys last week. For those who don't know, one of them is a series for my channel, which has not come out yet at all, and the other is something for someone else's channel, which has also not even been recorded yet, obviously. Right? Right. There's some context for you. We were supposed to record last week. I had planned 2 recording sessions. One was with David on Tuesday, I believe, and one was with Arizona... No, wait, it was Arizona on Tuesday, David on Thursday. Right? So... Can't believe you're recording shit for David's channel. I know, right? Anyway. Regardless. So we get all this set up, and then, like, the day of Tuesday, neither of them knew about the other recording sessions until, like, the day of. So the day of, on Tuesday, David pops in and he's like, hey, Thursday... No, yeah, Tuesday might actually be a better day for me if you want to do that. But, of course, I had plans with Arizona, so I have to tell him, no, sorry, I can't do that today. So, of course, we cancel that. We plan for plan A, which is Thursday, right? Arizona shows up a few minutes later. Hey, Thursday might be a better day for me. Well, now I can't go back on David because we just made sure that we're doing Thursday. So now I have to tell Arizona, no, I can't do Thursday. So then the day of Tuesday, Arizona ends up canceling on me. So fucking... It's not a big deal. I just thought it was kind of funny. Everything could have worked out, and it all could have been fine. But because all this information kept coming in one after another instead of all at once, it was just like, okay, we'll stick with this, but we can't do that. Oh, this is canceled. Now this opportunity is available. But I can't do that because I already told him that we can't do it today. It's dumb, but I thought it was kind of fun. I don't know. Long story short, well, let me guess short story even shorter. Sometimes it's a pain to get other people to record with you, and it's nobody's fault at all, it's just bad timing. Ow. Everything's really dark in this version. I've said that like a million times. But, like, I can't turn up the brightness or anything. Or at the very least, I don't know where the brightness setting is. So it's just a lot creepier in this version. Honestly, when I was getting that whole recording thing, on Thursday I was half expecting David to also have to cancel, so both of the recording sessions I planned that week, I half expected them to just not work out. Your power went out in the middle of that story. I am so sorry for you. So F to me, I guess. I mean, you could always catch it on the VOD, I guess. It wasn't anything big. Just the fact that you and David were both more available on the same days that I had planned to record with the other. But the thing is, this information kept coming in slowly, so I couldn't really swap it out, but because by the time I found out that everything would be perfect, I had already said, no, we can't do that, we're gonna have to stick with plan A. Dumb story, short story. I gotta stop doing that. Said it before, and I'll say it again. One of these times I'm gonna be pressing control to crouch, and it's gonna send me straight off into lava or something. Just want that one piece. Whatever. I gotta go somewhere. This spot... You know, suddenly I'm glad I accidentally covered that with water. Okay, I gotta go somewhere. This spot isn't really working out. Well, there's still more, actually. Just a little bit more, I guess. So I could probably keep going this way. Keep feeling like I'm hearing steps behind me, man. There's a lot of you in this version, isn't there? It's me, I'm behind you. Oh god. The most terrifying monster in Minecraft. Man. To be fair, though, I've seen some videos of people playing Minecraft together, and the most dangerous ones are always your friends. It's never the creepers, or the spiders, or the fucking crazy-ass modded monsters. It's your friend who just so happens to walk up behind you as you're right near a cliff. It's a good thing I have way too many torches that I know what to do with. Just so happens. Yeah, quote. Don't get closer to it. Oh my god. Gonna try to leave stream rolling around my phone, but I'll be AFK. Well, thanks for showing up. I appreciate it. Just being here is more than enough support, even if you don't say anything. That shit right there, not you. This shit is why Minecraft used to be a lot creepier. This shit looked like a fucking horror game. God damn. Sometimes the accidental horror in game... Honestly, most of the time, the accidental horror in games will always be scarier than the actual intentionally implemented horror. Well, most of the time. I've never actually played, like, a genuine horror game. But there's a lot of games that add horror things into them, and it's almost never as scary as just, like, the things that weren't supposed to be scary, but just are. Oh, this is the other side of that... Ow. I didn't think he was gonna look at me. I wasn't paying attention to him. This is the other side of that little lava pool I kept... Fucking... Alright, enough with you. What? Did you fucking jump across? Oh, he totally did. Parkour skeleton. Honestly, it didn't even look like that big of a jump. If I just wasn't so much of a fucking pussy, I probably could have done it myself. There's so many creepers down here. Ooh, I couldn't really tell if that was bad because I didn't remember how much health I had before, but that looked pretty bad. I should really be more careful. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to be completely lost for stream ideas if I die super quickly in this, to be fair. In fact, I kind of have another one ready, but I haven't actually asked anyone else to be involved with it, because it's kind of like a big multiplayer thing, and I kind of wanted to get a big group together. Or at least a medium-sized group together. Probably a small group, knowing me. I'd probably get too nervous if there was too many people I didn't know. Or people I did know. I'm just nervous around people. That's besides the point. I have a stream plan for Mondays, so it won't be that big of a deal if I die here. But I will say, I'm still trying not to die here. Now I'm curious. Well, I'll just say this. I might DM you about it after the stream. Yes, you, specifically, David. And also you too, Arizona. And also probably a few other people. I mean, I won't get my hopes up because I know a lot of my friends are usually pretty busy. But, you know, it doesn't hurt to try, at least. I guess that's just what happens when you have an actual job, instead of sitting at a computer all day playing Minecraft. I just really don't like how I'm still not used to the control flip that the people who ported this over did. I just know I'm gonna throw myself. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that exact thing. The thing I just showed you. Except there's gonna be lava underneath me. Oh, hey, we're back in the main room. I feel like 15 wasn't the correct number. I really want to say 10. That would have been crazy timing. Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me. Sometimes I have the most insane bad luck when it comes to timing. Other times I just have the most insane bad luck in general. I mean, I still have some food to run off of. I'm gonna go down to 10 instead of 15. And then we're gonna mine straightforward again. You know, my usual technique. My patented, obnoxious technique. Comedic timing is good luck. I mean, it would have been funny. It also would have meant the end of this stream. Possibly. I mean, we haven't been going for that long. Okay, 10. Okay, maybe it wasn't 10. Maybe Arizona was right. Maybe it was 15, but I'm gonna keep going anyway. Another good comedic timing opportunity. Yeah, apparently. It's always like the worst things with me that I have luck with. At least good comedic timing luck means that there's never a dull moment in these streams. I say as I'm digging forward, doing absolutely nothing at all. Fucking... Okay, we're going back to 15. I think we're going back up to 15. I should be able to just... There. Well, I'm back. Hey, Arizona. I'm going back to mining directly forward, because that is the most thrilling way to play this game. Yeah, what happened with your power? Well, I mean, I guess you said you didn't know. But, you know, hopefully your power... That's not gonna work either. Okay, bye. Don't be scaring off the other viewers. I missed the hole that I used to get out of here. Hang on. Here. Okay. Just gonna go around this. Okay, so this is 19, 18. Autosave. Okay. $15. Okay. I hope I can at least find, like, one diamond this stream. I mean, hopefully not exactly one, because that would just kind of feel like the game's rubbing it in. Which does tend to happen when I play this game sometimes. But, you know, I at least want to find something, you know? Are 1 diamond veins possible? I don't even know. Probably not, but at the same time, I feel like I've run into some in the past. This is a bad spot. I don't like this spot. Fuck it. Oh, right. I could probably... There we go. I don't need the gold. There's a lot of you fuckers around. Okay. It's 12 to 11, not 15. Okay, so we were both wrong. Great. Okay, so where are we now? 12, okay. So I need to be, like, 1 lower. I can't really do that when there's lava on the floor. Jump in the lava. I don't think that's a good idea. I might live in a desert, but that doesn't mean I'm lava-proof. I mean, I guess admittedly I've never tried it, but I don't think that means I'm lava-proof. Become one with the baked beans. That still doesn't sound like a good idea. See, if I listened to you guys, I would have died before I was able to get this. This is why I don't listen to you guys. I mean, I guess to be fair, I was also able to find that because I listened to you guys. But I digress. It's so weird not having an offhand. You can touch the lava, but only once. I mean, like, depending on how much of you it takes, you could probably touch lava multiple times. Probably wouldn't be a good experience, but I'm sure you could, theoretically. Unless you mean, like, in-game, in which case, yeah. In my case, you could probably only touch it 1 time. I mean, this isn't actually a hardcore world, because there wasn't actually a hardcore option, which is why we have that asterisk in the title. But still, if we assume that it is a hardcore world, which is how we're playing it, then we can only touch it once. $8 diamonds isn't really all that much. It probably doesn't hurt that bad, to be honest. I would guess that it destroys your nerves pretty fast. I don't know. I feel like the nerves that didn't touch it would probably notice that the other nerves are missing, and that would probably hurt. Then again, I don't know. I don't think I've ever experienced losing a nerve. Rat poison only works on rats because they lack the ability to puke. You can eat rat poison as long as you puke it up after. Chat, don't eat rat poison. I'm just gonna come right out and say that. Don't eat rat poison. It's a bad idea. Even if you do puke it up, it's still not gonna be a good experience. Don't eat rat poison. Oh, that is fucking freaky. Oh, are you serious? Nope, 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 nope. If that's one of those fucking abandoned mineshaft spawners, then I'm not sticking around. And I know it was, because I saw all the fucking spiderwebs hanging around it. Don't eat rat poison. Bad idea. That's stupid and dumb, and you will probably die. Or at the very least suffer quite a bit. Ow. Stop trying to kill the viewers. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. I'm glad someone else said it, so I don't have to look like the bad guy on my own stream. But yeah, stop trying to kill the viewers. This isn't even the first time she's tried to do this, by the way. Alright, so I don't know what the plan is here. I mean, like, obviously I want to make a diamond pickaxe so I can get obsidian. I'm not sure if I should, like, keep trying to mine so I can get diamond armor, or if I should potentially make an enchantment table, or just not worry about it for now and just move on to the nether. You know what? I have an idea. Why don't you tell me? Give me a second. Okay. A poll has been created for probably way too long. Tell me what you think I should be doing next, after I dump all my inventory. Why no eat rat poison on the poll? Because you shouldn't eat rat poison! I keep wanting to, like, go after the sheep for food, but I forget that they only drop wool in this version. So there's literally no reason for me to try to kill them for food. I'll leave that poll going while I do a bunch of other crap in my inventory. Do I care about potatoes? I don't care about potatoes. And then I should make this. Okay. Pickaxe has been made. Anyway, less deadly fun fact. Yeah, hopefully something that's not going to get my viewers killed. I should cool the herd a little bit. I know I just said that I don't need to kill these guys for food, but there's too many of them in here. Really, right now, I'm just kind of finding ways to pass the time until the poll's over, because I made it 10 minutes for some reason. I know why, because 10 minutes was the setting it was already on, and I didn't want to bother changing it. You can get beer in the hospital. If you're an alcoholic and have prolonged stay, they will give you a little beer so you don't go through withdrawals. Just be sure to tell the nurses you drink. You are full of terrible advice today, Arizona. You know that? Terrible advice. This is why I never ask you for... Well, I do ask you for advice, but never this kind of advice, because it's always bad advice. Free beer. I could make a helmet. Currently, it looks like the winner of the poll is get diamond armor, as opposed to go to the nether. So I don't want to move quite on what I'm doing next, in case anyone else wants to vote, because I do only see one vote. You should make an enchanting table. Yeah, I feel like if I'm gonna... I don't know, I usually get my obsidian for my enchanting tables at the same time as getting my nether portal obsidian, just because it's one quick and easy trip. So, I mean, like, either way, I'm gonna have to go back into the mines. I'm just not sure what the plan is. It's kind of hard to tell with the old... I mean, like, you can kind of tell that it's done once you get a feeling for what the texture is. But it's nowhere near as obvious as the modern wheat texture. Anyways, you should always tell the nurses if you drink and do drugs. Nurses aren't narcs and they need that info to not fucking kill you with meds. Okay, you know what? That's fair. That is good advice. Your doctor should have to know... Your doctor is gonna have to know this important information. Because otherwise they could give you more of something that you are technically already on, just illegally. Which could probably cause an overdose and kill you. So I'll actually give Arizona that one. That is a good advice. Counterpoint, just don't do drugs in the first place. People are stupid and are probably going to do it anyway. I mean, look at how many people smoke. Just because they shouldn't doesn't mean they aren't going to. So at the very least, if you're dumb enough to be doing that kind of stuff in the first place, then you should probably just tell them at least, so that way they don't kill you any more than you already are. Do drugs, but be safe about it. Do legal drugs. How about that? Don't do cocaine or some shit, but, like, weed is okay. That's legal in California. Put that shit in a brownie. Alright, I'm gonna... I don't even have boots yet. Hang on. I know I might not need it, because we're probably going to be trying to make diamond armor soon, but I at least want to finish off the set. Oh, you can't even, like, put it on by right-clicking. Just because it's legal doesn't mean it's good for you. Aren't there, like, researched, Isn't weed used in, like, medical purposes? Not that I would know. I don't do it anyway. But regardless, cigarettes are legal and we know how Dan feels about those. Don't even get me started. Nope. Come on, sleep. Cocaine used to be a cold medicine. Cocaine used to be in a soft drink. You know the one. It literally has it in the name. I was more referring to cigarettes and alcohol. That's fair. Cigarettes can fuck off. Smokers can go fuck off. If you're gonna kill yourself, then just do it. Just jump off a cliff like the rest of us. Don't kill the people around you, too, because that's just kind of a dick move. I miss when we could legally do cocaine about our problems. I don't know how to respond to that. Okay, so... Still only one vote in the poll. Not sure if I should just cut it off now and go for it, or if I should actually, like, wait for the whole thing, just in case there's any, like, last-minute votes. Because I don't want to cut anybody off. Now, if I want to fill my body with toxic chemicals, I got a vape, and then people will be pointing at the white bitch with a vape and laugh at me. I just find it insane that cigarettes and vapes are just legal, considering how fucking deadly they are, man. Like, I mean, Jesus. I'm waiting for the last second to tie the poll. Why does that totally sound like something you would do? Like, you have no... You don't care what wins, you just want it to specifically be a tie, just to cause problems. You can say the same thing about alcohol, though. I mean, I feel like alcohol's a lot safer, isn't it? At least in moderation. And I'm not saying that there's a good thing that, like... I'm not saying that it's, like... Words. I don't even fucking know what I was trying to say, honestly. Don't abuse alcohol. You probably shouldn't even drink it all that much to begin with. Would we stop with the fucking bots today? I mean, Jesus. Your power went back up. Drunk driving, alcoholism. Yes, that is why I said in moderation. Those are things that can be controlled. However, cigarettes are just bad at the very basis of them. Even just one is a problem. Fucking, can we get rid of this message? I can't get rid of the message, but I can add them as a mod. Great, that's what I want. I'm not a medical professional. I don't know what I'm talking about. So don't be confronting me like I actually do know what I'm talking about. Okay, we're going for diamond armor. You want to talk to someone about it? Talk to the government, not me. I can't change anything. But cigarettes, I feel, are far more dangerous, to my knowledge. At the very least, cigarettes usually also affect everyone around you. And alcohol usually only affects the person who's doing it. They can't change anything either, remember Prohibition? Dude, I don't know what... Why are you confronting me about it, alright? What am I supposed to do? I don't know anything about alcohol. I'm not a medical professional. I'm just using my very limited knowledge on the subject to make broad, general statements. And random guesses. I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying. I'm saying let's stop talking about this. Because I don't know what to say that would make you happy. But clearly there isn't anything I can say. Okay, come on now. Fuck. Fuck. Ah! Oh, this is bad. Oh, this is bad. I hate this fucking backwards-ass control scheme. Seriously? Ooh. Okay, I think we're fine for now. You are so full of arrows. Yeah, it happens. I should just take a moment to heal. God, skeletons are the worst in any version of Minecraft. Second only to the fucking cave spiders. Get out of here already! Oh my god, and they fire so quickly too! What is this? Jesus Christ, dude, I just stepped out around the corner. Alright, I'm actually gonna, like, just sit here and recover for a second. Wish it was a little bit quicker, though. That should be fine for now. I'm gonna try to get more torches out here just so that less things spawn in here. This ravine is fucking huge, dude. Is it reaching all the way up to the surface? Oh my god. No, whatever. I don't care about the rotten flesh. It's going all the way up to the surface. I don't even know where the hell that's going to take me. But I might have to check that out at some point, eventually. Also, I should probably be staying more towards, like, the bottom, so that way I can actually find diamonds, which is the whole reason we're supposed to be going out there. Or going down here, I suppose. I say as I continue to mine random crap that I'm not going to need in the future. No more gold. I'm stopping with the gold. Hope that's not a cave spider. I'm just gonna move on and pretend that... Oh, you are joking me! What's your depth? 12. And directly underneath that cobblestone block is a spider spawner, I'm pretty sure. I fucking hate the cave spiders. They move so quick, and that poison just fucks you up, and they always spawn so many all at once. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to find another way to find diamonds. And by that I mean we're literally going to go another way. They're so busted. Oh, easily. Easily the most overpowered monster in Minecraft. Well. Oh, wait, but how am I gonna get back here? I shouldn't... Hang on. Honestly, it's insane how overpowered the cave spiders are. They're the absolute worst. And the worst part about it is that they always spawn specifically by their spawners, which are always just fucking covered in those stupid spider webs. So, like, you have to slowly get through the giant stack of spider webs covering the fucking thing just to even be able to take out the spawner. And the entire time you're trying to get closer, the spawner keeps spawning more cave spiders. Those fuckers are like the sole reason why I just absolutely hate the abandoned mine shafts. Oops, they can't spawn anywhere. I don't know, I feel like if like 1 or 2 cave spiders randomly spawned in the game, like randomly just out in the world, that would be way more fair than having to put up with them at the spawners. Because, like, if they were just out there, then they could be a decent challenge because they poison you and move faster and can go through smaller holes, but, like, it wouldn't be too much of a problem because there would only be, like, 1 or 2 of them. It would, like, up the difficulty of the game as a whole, sure, but it wouldn't be a singular spot that's unreasonable. Spawners are easy to ignore, though. Not when they're around a corner that you didn't know was there or something. Those fuckers can sneak up on you. Come on. There. Plus, sometimes you break, like, 1 block not knowing that they're there. Like, I got lucky with that spawner that I just found a little bit ago. Because, like, a lot of the time, you break 1 single block that just so happens... Ow! That just so happens to be right next to a cave spider spawner. And then suddenly you're just fucking flooded by them. Like, you just had no idea. I'm really cutting it close all of a sudden. I need to slow down a little bit, I think. I don't know. I don't like the abandoned mine shafts, and I don't like cave spiders, is what I'm trying to say. And that's not even because words. That's not even because I'm arachnophobic. I just fucking hate them because they're so ridiculously overpowered. And they always spawn in, like, groups of 300. You know, because of the whole spawner thing. So how many... I think I had 5 diamonds back at the base. So I'm gonna need a lot more, plus an extra 2 for the enchantment table. Which is going to take a very long time, let me tell you. So if anybody in chat has any stories that they would like to share or something, go right ahead. Because I think I am out of words to say. me try to, like, actually do the math. Okay, so 5 just means that I have enough for the helmet, I think. So I'd need, like, another 8 plus another 7 for the chest plate and the pants, respectively. Plus another 4 for the shoes, obviously. Oh. So I think that would be like 19 total. So 21 for the enchantment table and the full diamond armor. That is, I should probably check a little bit more, just to be sure. Aha! Let me just mine out this whole area, just to be absolutely certain that there's no more here. I know I probably don't have to, but it doesn't hurt to try. Why everywhere but the one spot I wanted it to be in? That's that accuracy I've been getting from playing all those first-person shooter games on stream. 25 for full diamond armor. Yeah, minus the 5 that I already have, plus another 2... Oh, 22. I screwed up the math somehow. So I need to come back with, like, 22 diamonds. I never was all that good at math, to be honest with you. I mean, like, I can handle it. I've gotten up to, like... I'll say it. Fuck division. I hate long division. That shit is the worst. Like, that's the point where I just say, alright, nobody's actually doing this. People are just using their calculators anyways. Just use the calculator. It's not worth the effort, man. Like, sure, I'm pretty sure I can do it if I tried, but it's just not fucking worth the effort. It's just such a giant pain in the ass. I hate this. I know this is completely out of nowhere, but you know what? I'm just gonna say it. I hate long division. It is the worst. Okay. How far are we gonna get with this? Like, literally, how far out are we gonna go before we actually find what we need? I mean, I know I could probably be far more efficient with my strip mining, but I'm too lazy. I don't mind it. I think all the basic functions, addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division are valuable skills. I mean, like, basic division, sure, but, like, long division, where it's, like, fucking 2 different 4-digit numbers, like, I don't have time for this shit. If you know it, then good for you, but, like, man, I just don't... I don't care enough to care about it. You might not know it from the way I speak on stream, but I'm usually much better with words than I am numbers. I guess I'm just comparing to crap like calculus, which is actually useless unless you're a physicist. That's fair enough. I guess the moment you see something that's worse than what you already know, I just wasted my fucking water bucket. So if we see lava again, we're just gonna have to turn back. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to get my water back and replace it with good lighting. Replace the water with a torch. I guess the moment you see something that's worse than what you've already thought was the worst, then it tends to make the thing that you saw before not seem as bad. But I'll say it, just because there's something worse out there doesn't mean certain things aren't still bad, you know? I don't know, that's kind of besides the point. I don't really have any good examples of that off the top of my head, so I can't really continue with that whole line of thinking. It's all just perspective. Yeah, exactly. Perspective can change a lot about a situation. Like, even if two people are looking at the same thing with most of the same ideas about that thing, they can still have a slightly different perspective, and that can change everything. Why do I still have that on screen? I keep forgetting to just get rid of that, because it's not as obtrusive as it is in, like, later versions of Minecraft, so it just kind of, fades out in my mind, I guess. Oh, right. No, wait. How did I... Oh, right. Oh. That makes a little bit more sense. I get lost in my own mine shafts a lot. Is that obvious? Okay, so we did not find enough diamonds. But we found some. No, this is the right way. Come on. At least I think this is the right way? Yeah, this is the right way. A lot of the time it's easy to get lost in mine shafts. Especially if you don't, like, have any specific way to, like, remember where the exit is. And I tend to just not do that a lot of the time. I mean, sometimes I'll actually remember to just put, like, a shitload of torches right near entrances and exits and things, but a lot of the time I just kind of don't think about it. And then it kind of gets to be problematic when I actually need to leave. Usually end up digging up. That's fair, but I feel like... Well, I mean, I usually try not to do that, just because, one, I don't want to dig up into something inconvenient, and or wind up in the middle of nowhere. But also... Sorry, I'm, like, thinking through inventory management while I'm doing this. Yeah, okay, that's good. One up here, one down here. Okay. I usually try not to do that, because I don't like getting lost in the middle of nowhere or digging myself into more trouble than it's worth when I'm going up. I usually try to, like, remember where the whole entrances lead. And I mean, admittedly, I'm not too bad at it. I can usually find my way out of situations, but sometimes I have, unfortunately, had to find other ways to get out. Not a good solution, but I'd literally be stuck otherwise. That's fair. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with your solution. I'm just saying, like, personally, that's why I wouldn't. Or why I usually don't. Put the wheat in... I should make some more bread. I have a lot of wheat, actually. I think I'm gonna be fine for a while. Can I just hold it? No. I have to press it every time. Okay, so... I said we would be trying to make diamond armor. I'm gonna try to make diamond armor. Should I... I'll go for multiple pieces as opposed to just one. Now we just need the 2 expensive ones. I'm not sure if I should wear it now or not, though. Right? Because, like, I don't want it to break, but at the same time, you know, if I die, that's kind of like, if I die before I get the chance to put it on, then it's like, gee, if only you were wearing that diamond armor, which is literally made to not have you die. I don't know, I'm gonna take a second to drink, though. It's really just up to you whether you want to wear it or save its durability. Yeah, that's fair. What I do know, though, is that before this stream ends, at the very least, I want to get my obsidian mining out of the way. And I know that we're already getting pretty close to the end of the stream already, because apparently time just fucking slips on by when you're playing this game. I mean, I know that it always does, but, like, it always catches me off guard when it does too, man. Like, it honestly still kind of feels like we've barely even started the stream today. But no, we've already been going for an hour and a half. Minecraft is sick. 100%. Great game. Very easy to lose track of time, which is good and bad. On one hand, it's nice because it's a fun game that you're really getting into, but on the other hand, very easy to just not get things done sometimes. Can't say I haven't done that myself a few times thanks to this game. It happens. Sometimes you just kind of lose track of time. And before you know it, you've been mining for diamonds for the last 5 hours. And you still haven't even made, like, any progress. That's what was right there. Now I remember. Right, I kind of forgot, like, the whole layout of my own mineshaft. Right, and this is how we get to the room we were at before. Okay, so it's like 10 for another portal, plus another 4 for the... There's a lot of spiders around here. I don't like that. Because I worry what kind of spider it might be. Okay. So it's like 10 for the portal, and then 4 more for the enchantment table. I just wish that this didn't take so long. Right, that's why you always have the water bucket down. I hope you guys like looking at obsidian for 10 minutes, because we're gonna be here a hot minute. Gonna take a minute to stretch. Oh god. That always catches me off guard, because I think once I'm, like, sitting in the corner like that, it's not gonna slide me, but no, it still pushes you. Because that's how water currents work. And, like, sure, it's safe because everything's already covered. But I'm worried about, like, the one time where I break that, and the water just so happens to push me into the lava when it still hasn't made it all the way there yet. So it hasn't turned it to obsidian yet. Maybe I just need to stop being so nervous. I feel like out of all the games I play, Minecraft makes me the most nervous. And sometimes it takes a long time. Gonna wait for the autosave. Perfect. I'm gonna move this to a different spot so that way I know for sure it's gonna be hitting the lava. It's crazy how there still isn't, like, a more efficient way to mine obsidian, except for, like, just the general efficiency enchantment. Unless netherite mines specifically obsidian faster. Because it just feels like you aren't supposed to be breaking obsidian like this. Just because a lot of other blocks where if you try to mine it with the wrong pickaxe, it'll mine just as slow. But no, obsidian is just really slow. Yeah. Yeah as in you agree, or yeah as in netherite mines obsidian faster? Either way, I feel like there should be at least some way to speed this up just a little bit. Yeah as in I agree. Alright, that's fair. Sorry, it's just sometimes I go on, like, long, sprawling conversations with myself, and then chat doesn't really have the time to catch up. So by the time I actually receive the chat message, because of the delay, I'm already, like, 3 conversations ahead. Maybe not 3 conversations ahead, but, like, there's been lots of things where people could have had a moment to talk in. It's weird that Obsidian takes so long even with the right tier of pick. Yeah, I get it. I'm glad you understand, because I'm not good with words. I mean, sometimes I'm good with words, but not a lot of the time. Not when I'm on stream, that's for sure. Because I'm just kind of hanging out. I'm not really focusing too much on it, I'm just kind of having a good time with you guys. But at the same time, sometimes that makes me sound like I'm fucking high or something, because I'm just not paying attention to how to speak. Oh god. Honestly, playing an older version of the game like this surprisingly makes you miss a lot of the newer features. People always talk about how, like, Minecraft back in the old days was so much better. But, like, there's certainly some things that were added to the game that definitely improved the game. Like shields, and so you can actually deal with the fucking skeletons. Or swimming, because it's nice to move even slightly faster in the water. Or randomized textures, random texture orientation, so it doesn't just look like an awkward, repeating landscape. Okay. I'm probably gonna set up another portal, but I'm not even gonna get the flint steel out, actually. I didn't leave anything in there. Alright. I'm gonna go set the nether portal up somewhere, and then I'm not gonna light it until next stream, and we'll probably do that next time. That sound like a plan? Jerkcan looks so pale in this old version. Alright. I'm just gonna leave all that there, and... I don't want it to be too far, but I don't want it to be too close. Because I kind of... let's face it, I'm probably not gonna make too many aesthetic changes in this. Let's be realistic here. I always say that I'm going to, and then I just never do. Okay, I guess I'm out of seeds. It might be due to your biome. That's fair, but I don't think I've seen any different colors. Also, Arizona's back. Hi. How's your power going? Not well? Man, internet, electricity, nothing is working out for you lately. I am so sorry. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like this might be a good spot. Alright, that seems a bit excessive. I'll put it, like, right here. I forgot to get the water bucket out. That seems fine. That'll work, right? Also, I did not save even a single piece of diamond for the enchantment table. Not that it matters, because I don't actually have any books either, actually. I can't even tell if you just clipped out of the pen or if you just naturally spawned. I'm gonna need a lot more cows if I want to get an enchanting setup ready. I probably should have waited before pulling the herd. It's kind of obscene how many books you need for a full power enchanting table. I mean, you're right, but also, a little while ago, I was playing a mod pack that had, like, another kind of... It was like a mod in Minecraft. I think it was called, like, Apotheosis or something? As, like, one of the mods. You want to see a crazy enchanting setup? Go check that out, because oh my fucking god. It was insane. You had to pretty much go through the entire game just to get, like, the enchanting setup ready. There were so many different, like, little things that you just had to do. Just everywhere. It was ridiculous. Anyone know how to speak enchanting table? No, I can't read it. I can barely speak English half the time. I should save the wheat. Whew. Okay. I kind of want to... Well, I guess it won't matter too much. I kind of want to go somewhere else, though. Just for, like, these last 15 minutes. Okay, wow, that's interesting. I don't know what that says. That sure is a language. Arizona is literally out here speaking enchanting table. I want to see what's in the jungle. I probably won't go too far because we don't have... Hang on. Where's the sun? I was gonna see what time it is, but I literally cannot see... Oh, there it is. I could swear I looked up, but I guess I didn't look up high enough. I just looked here, I guess. I'm just dumb, apparently. I still cannot translate that. I want to see if I can find watermelons. I don't need watermelons, I don't think. But I want to see if I can find them, just because they're a decent food source. Also, I might do potions this time. I feel like I never really do potions. Now that I think about it, I think the only time I actually did potions was the one time I actually managed to win Minecraft Hardcore. So you know what? Maybe there's a correlation there. I hadn't really thought about that. I mean, to be fair, though, Bedrock Edition was bullshit. Potions are the key. Maybe I just need to not be stupid. Maybe my lack of intelligence is the key. Or the fact that I was in VR one time. That probably didn't help either. It was fun, though. Maybe I'll do that again someday. Honestly, I wish that there were more VR games. Or at the very least that I had money for more VR games. But at the same time, like, I spent all that money on that fucking VR headset. I pretty much just use it for Beat Saber. I miss VR, Damon. Replay Half-Life Alyx. I'm not just gonna replay the game on stream for no reason, you know? I want to at least find something to switch it up. Man, I have not been able to find a single melon in, like, any of these worlds. Did I send you Half-Life VR mods? Maybe. I don't know, I guess I was still thinking about them. Either way... I don't know, I just feel like VR is an interesting concept, but at the same time I'm not really sure what games there are out there for it. Especially ones that I would really be interested in. I guess that's also kind of a big problem. I don't know. I pretty much just use it for Beat Saber in my spare time. Which, to be fair, good game, very enjoyable. Very easily moddable, which is very helpful for people who like custom songs. I think the game just crashed. Okay, so stream crash, game crash. I think that's a sign. I think we should be done for the day. I mean, like, I'll take a quick look just to see where it left me. And then hopefully get back to the house if it's somewhere in the middle of nowhere. But regardless... Okay, there's the game. I guess that's just as good of a sign as any that we've been going for a long time. I don't even remember... Oh, come on, man! Alright, well, I'm gonna do this again, I guess. Damn, fine, if you want to play VR so bad on left. Oh, man. Of course it put me back here, too. Of all places, it had to be right when I was mining obsidian. Alright. There really just aren't many good VR games. Yeah, it honestly seems like that sometimes. I guess it's just kind of hard to find something that works in VR, or something that specifically was made for VR. Like, it's probably a lot harder to develop that. Because I'd imagine that's a lot different than, like, standard gaming practices. Because it's not like using a controller to control a character. It is literally being in the game. And, like, sure, you could just translate a normal game to that, and people have done it many times, even with this one. But at the same time... trying to make something that, like, works best in that specific... It's just a really niche market currently, it might blow up someday. That's fair. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have bought into it so quickly. I'd say, knowing fully well that VR games had been out for, like, probably over a decade by the point that I had finally bought a VR headset. Why skeletons this time? It was zombies last time. Why couldn't it be zombies this time too? But yeah, I guess it's just harder to. I mean, again, it's a niche market, but also I guess it's just generally harder to like figure out specifically something that works with the idea of being a video game while also uh, working through the whole actually being in the game, using your hands to do things. Steam tells me Subnautica is VR. I think that would be horrifying. Alright. Go to bed. Save. I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be doing more VR games. I hope to one day do more VR, but it's been so long since I have that I don't know what I would even do. I would like to someday, but I don't want to get copyright claim to hell and back with Beat Saber. And that's like the only game that I have in VR, except for like fucking Tabletop Simulator, which I was given as a gift. No shade to Tabletop Simulator, for the record. Good game. Not really sure that's the kind of game market I'm going for here. Either way, I think I'm done for the day. The game pretty much decided it for me when the game crashed. So I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you everyone so much for sticking around and watching, as always. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.